Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Milwaukee Brewers at County Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is David Cone, whose record is 6-1 with a 1.53 ERA, and pitching for the Brew Crew is Teddy Higuera, whose record is 8-6 with a 3.51 ERA. Okay, we lost yesterday's game. It was a walk-off. It was a one-run game. All of these things we've come to expect from Baseball Mogul. It's difficult to even be surprised anymore by the lengths the game will go to destroy any good feelings you have about it. Now, I mean, in the game's defense, we do have a hodgepodge for a bullpen right now, and we don't have a lot of options to choose from. In retrospect, I kept Gumpy Gumpert in there for an extra inning of work, and I really should have taken him out and brought in Jeff Montgomery, who we just recalled from AAA, where he was kind of getting a break. And so, like, I guess I could have done something a little bit differently there, but what's done is done, and we've lost that ball game, and we move on to face the Brewers here in Game 3 of the series. Now, you'll notice here that we only have one more series, and then the month of June is done. At the end of every month, we do a summary video. We look at the standings. We look at the league leaders. Also, we'll have the All-Star game coming up, which doesn't show here. I guess we've got to advance. So here is the All-Star game coming up on July 9th. So less than 2 weeks away. We also will have our first home run derby. This is something that's always been in the game, but I've never included it. You can toggle it on or off, and like there's nothing really interesting about it other than it just shows you the competitors and the tallied scores. So, and the winner, of course. So it's just something that is you can click on and it'll pop it up in a different window, and you can see who led the home run derby. But I thought maybe it would add another aspect to the game that we haven't included before. So the All-Star game will take place on the 9th, on the 9th, and I believe that's going to be in Chicago at Comiskey Park. I could be wrong. I'll double check. So that's what we have coming up. And, of course, the trade deadline is at the end of July. Somewhere before the All-Star game, or maybe right afterwards, is when I'll start wheeling and dealing. And I have my eyes on two pitchers. One is affordable, one is not. And the one that is not, we're going to face today in Game 3 of this series. That's Teddy Higuera. Okay, before we get started with today's game, let's take one more look at the duck race. We've got two more contestants. We're up to 13 right now. We'll give a rundown of the contestants, and then we'll look really quickly at the prizes for the giveaway. You have today and tomorrow to get in on the giveaway. If by some circumstance we get to 20 contestants, I will add a fifth prize to the list. But for now, we have 13, and here they are. It is Lance B down here at the bottom. Then we have James K. We have Lying Dog. We have Dave K. Barry B. Charismatic Dad. Freddie C. John M. Highlight Heyday. Julio L. Thomas D. Ethan P., who's been around for a while, gets in at the last moment here. And a newcomer, Replay Dugout. Welcome to the lineup, and those are our 13 contestants for the duck race. It'll take place during Game 80 at the 7th inning stretch. Okay, here are the prizes for this giveaway. We do this every 40 games. If you're a new person, you may not know this, but yes, every 40 games we give away prizes during the season. So the first place prize is going to be this 1978 Topps Jack Morris rookie card. On this rookie card, it also has Larry Anderson, who we mentioned before was traded for Jeff Bagwell. You can add Tim Jones and Mickey Maller if that get you excited in some way. But this card, retails for about $25 because it was a double print in the 1978 season. The good news is that it's in what I would consider to be pristine condition and certainly gradable. And even if it comes back graded a 9, if you were to do that, a 9 will get you somewhere between $200 and $300. If it comes back a perfect 10, you're talking about thousands of dollars. So, that's nothing to scoff at. So that is the first place prize. Second place prize is this 2013 Panini Hometown Heroes City Hall Gary Gaetti autograph card. Of course, Gary Gaetti, longtime Minnesota Twins player, and his autograph. This card goes for about $12. But it is an autograph of an all-star third baseman. So solid autograph there. Third place prize is a 2003 playoff piece of the game Jason Giambi game-worn hat. Try to make it a little bit bigger there for you. It's a piece of his game-worn hat. Of course, Jason Giambi, part of the Moneyball A's. A nice little piece of memorabilia before he was traded to the New York Yankees, or maybe it was a free agent signing. That kind of makes more sense. And the fourth place prize, something of a bit of a rarity. This is a 1982 O-Pee-Chee poster insert of Otto the Swat Overlees. He, of course, was on the Toronto Blue Jays. He was a New York Yankee before he went to the Blue Jays in the expansion draft. These poster inserts were included in the O-Pee-Chee packs back in 1982. They were inserts of the Toronto Blue Jays and of the Montreal Expos teams. And I'm personally looking for a rarity within these inserts, and that is of former Tiger Aurelio Rodriguez, who never played for the Blue Jays, but he does have a Blue Jays card. He was in spring training the year before he was traded to the Yankees. So there is a really bizarre Aurelio Rodriguez one that I'm looking for. So those are your four prizes, with that grand prize being the 1978 Topps Jack Morris rookie card. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We've got David Cohn on the mound today. I feel very good about his performance this year. I believe he is coming off his worst performance, which gives me a little bit of hesitation. You'll see his numbers right up there. Gumpy Gumpert will not be available for today's game. Jeff Montgomery will be the closer until Dave Smith comes back, which will be in 4 days. And then we have our lineup today versus Teddy Higuera, who's a left-handed pitcher. This is our lineup versus lefties. We're sitting Lou, Gibby, and Terry Kennedy, all left-handed bats, giving them a day off against left-handers. They do struggle. George Brett will also be back in 4 days. Okay, let's do the official lineup for the Tigers today. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Barry Larkin. Batting third in left field is Kevin Bass. Batting cleanup and catching is Damon Berryhill. Batting fifth at first base is Rusty Tillman. Batting sixth in right field is Jim Eisenreich. Batting seventh and DHing is Ricky Jordan. Batting eighth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Doug Baker. Okay, here's Teddy Higuera. Take a look at him. He may be a Tiger before too long. Now, he's going into free agency, and he's getting paid the big bucks. I would imagine if we were to try to re-sign him, it would be for a lesser salary than what he's getting paid right now. But I don't know. I mean, it would be a little bit of a risk. And also, would the Brewers trade him within the division? Like, I don't know. We would likely have to give up Danny Jackson. And I'd be okay with that, a lefty for a lefty. But we may not be able to keep Teddy Higuera if he's asking for even more cash. We'll take a look here at his stats here, making his 18th start. He's 8-6 with a 3.51 ERA, 112 strikeouts, and 123 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .241 against him. A couple of complete games. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47%. Fastball is his best pitch, rated a 90. A slider rated an 82. Overall rated an 86. The 27-year-old lefty, as I mentioned, will be a free agent at the end of the season. Looking at his log, he beat us back on June 5th, going 10 innings, getting 12 strikeouts, giving up only 1 run. Back on May 3rd, he took the loss, going 8 1/3, giving up 4. His last outing was against the Royals, in which he threw a complete game, giving up just 1 run. So he's coming off a good start. Okay, we'll take a look here at the Brewers' defense. This is the same lineup as the first 2 games. So we know that outfield is a real problem. Infield is average at best, and behind home plate is WRONA, a solid catcher. Okay, here we go. Willie Wilson leading it off versus Teddy Higuera. And Wilson rips it into left field, up against the wall. A triple. Wow, he must have been going really fast. How does he get a triple on a ball hit to left field? I don't know. But ORTIZ, lackadaisical perhaps, will give Wilson his 3rd triple of the year to go those 2 home runs. And that's a good start. We're going to go on contact. Barry Larkin, great contact hitter. Let's keep it on the ground. 2-0 count. That's a high fly ball into right field. Wilson will tag and score. 1-0. Detroit give Larkin the RBI on the sac fly. We scored a run in the first inning yesterday, but we struggled down the stretch. Kevin Bass flying out to left field. And Damon Berryhill took a big offer yesterday. And give him another out as he grounds out to short. We go to the bottom of the first. Tigers are up a run. Let's take a look at that Brewers lineup. Batting leadoff at second base is Randy Reddy. Batting second at third base is Lenny Harris. Batting third in right field is Dante Bichette. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Mark McGWIRE. Batting fifth and catching is WRONA. Batting sixth at shortstop is Ernie RILES. Batting seventh in left field is Javier ORTIZ. Batting eighth in center field is SKUBE. And batting ninth, DHing today, is Vic Davis. Okay, Dave Cone, we'll take a look at him, making his 10th start. He's 6-1 with a 1.53 ERA, 44 strikeouts and 59 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 194 against him. He's got a complete game shutout, the only complete game we've thrown this year. His fastball tops out at 96 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 46%. The fastball is his best pitch, rated a 91, a slider an 83, and the changeup just below league average at 76. Overall, only rated an 84. The 22-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible after the 87 season. He went 3 innings, gave up 2 runs against Toronto. He walked 3, and he looked terrible. He was really struggling. We yanked him out of there, and we did win that ball game, so it was the right thing to do. But he was wild, and gave up a hit, which would happen to be a home run. So we're looking for him to bounce back today. We'll take a look at our defense. I mean, our defense is so much better than the Brewers, and yet we seem to out-error them every game. Everywhere is solid. Behind home plate is BERRYHILL. Okay, here we go. Randy Reddy leading it off, batting .249, 7 home runs, and a walk. Okay, so that's 4 walks by Cone in 3+ innings. I mean, this might be the Jeff Robinson scenario, where he's reached his limit of good starts. I mean, this is, about 10 starts into the season is when Robinson started to lose it. And he's walked another one. So now we don't care. The game's over. The only question is now, do we pull him early or not. We'll pull the infield in against Mark McGWIRE. And it's 2-1. So yeah, I mean, this game is done. And that's the way it goes. And, you know, because, I mean, with Jeff Robinson, the game is very clearly forcing him, you know, to get back to whatever his ERA should be at that point of the season. And now, with David Cone having a 1.53 ERA, the game's not going to let him slide by anymore, pitching well. So it's unfortunate. We're going to lose, but another leadoff batter at third, this time with a double from Tillman and an error. That's the 7th double this year. Let's see. I mean, we go on contact. Tillman's got good speed. Full count and a walk. Okay, well, now we can hit a run. Ricky Jordan's still looking for his first major league hit. The only skill that he has is contact. So he can hit and run. Well, we're going to give it a try. 0-1 count. And a ground ball to short. That should score the run. It does. The game is tied. And EISENREICH is in scoring position. Mikey Pags with a ground ball to short. EISENREICH goes to third. Stupid move. Would never happen with the ground ball in front of you. And then Doug Baker strikes out. Game is tied. Bottom of the second inning. How much worse will it get? Ortiz with a ground ball to short. Bob SKUBE. Now the other train of thought is we should have just let Cone get lambasted in that last start, and maybe he wouldn't get beat up so badly here. There's his third frickin' walk. This guy doesn't walk anybody. I mean, if you look at his log, we did. I mean, he had a couple good ones in there. But, you know, 3 in 3 innings, and now 3 in 1 inning, 1 2/3. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Make it 4. I frickin' hate this game. This game is such garbage. God, Baseball Mogul sucks. And you know, I don't, like I've said this 1,000 times, I don't mind losing. And I certainly wouldn't mind losing to Teddy Higuera, who's, you know, proven to be a quality pitcher in this game. But where's the goddamn consistency? Bass with a single. Like, give me something to hang a hat on, you know? Berryhill. How can Berryhill bat .330 in the National League and come over here and bat under 200? You know, it's because he has to. This is so dumb. Second and third, 2 outs, a wild pitch moving them up. And then a base hit into center field from Tillman. And 2-run score, as they should. 2 outs, base runner to be going. Tigers have the lead. 4-2. A little bit of a shock. Jim EISENREICH will ground out to third. And that will do it. All right, going to the bottom of the third. Tigers are up a pair of runs. Heart of the order. Dante Bichette popping it up. You're telling me David Cone can't get one damn strikeout? Nope. Can't even get Mark McGWIRE, who singles to left. WRONA, 2-run home run. Game is tied. So, I mean, yeah, Cone is done, and we have to just let him. I don't care if they score 15 runs against him, he's staying in the ballgame. Just, I mean, infield single. He's given up 5 hits and 4 walks. And a stolen base. Ortiz popping it up. One of the worst hitting teams in the American League. The worst record in our division. And they're absolutely clobbering David Cone like it was nothing. Great job, game. Doug Baker makes an error. Yeah, baseball mogul sucks. Constantly showing itself its true colors. Pegs grounding out. Doug Baker struck out the first time. Yeah, great job getting a 2-out hit. Doesn't matter. Infield single. Second one of the inning. Because it's so freaking common. And then the best hitter on the team strikes out looking. Okay, how many will Coney give up this inning? Ground out to short. Lenny Harris, the league's best hitter, walks. 5 walks by David Cone. Oh, there we go, he gets his first strikeout. Great job, game. Brilliant programming. Kevin Bass, everybody's striking out now. Damon Berryhill can't hit it past the pitcher. That's the 3rd error of the ball game, 2nd one by the Brewers. We'll hit and run. Actually, you know what? No, because he'll hit and do a double play with the catcher on first. We'll hit and run. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles today. I'll get the go-ahead run to second, and then EISENREICH striking out probably. No, a base hit to right. Berryhill will score again. Tigers take the lead. Oh, could that be the first hit for Jordan? No, it's going to be caught. Oh, man. That would have been the highlight of the game. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th. All right, let's give it back. WRONA flying out. He had a home run earlier. Tied the ball game up. Ernie Riles. How about this nickname for Ernie Riles, Freddie? Oh, a Riles driver. Oh, you love that one, don't you? Javier ORTIZ. Opposite field single. 6th hit off of Cone to go with his 5 walks and the error. Oh, then he... Wild pitch. Okay, well, this will tie the ball game up. Might as well let it happen. Oh, the wild pitch. Great job, baseball mogul. Back-to-back wild pitches. Brilliant. Brilliant gaming. And there you go. 5-all. And a stolen base. Let's give him the lead. 100 pitches. Oh. Aaron? Oh. All right. Doug Baker lining out. 2-out rally time. Oh, a 1-2-3 inning. 102 pitches for Reddy. There's a base hit. Oh, it's going to be caught as well. Lenny Harris walked a couple of times. Ooh, he strikes out this time. And Dante BICHETTE, liner to right. So Coney gave us 6 terrible innings. That's probably all we're going to get from him today. Oh, Kevin Bass, big hit Bass. Right center field, 405 feet. Tigers take the lead. Cody could still get the win. Damon Berryhill just standing at the plate without a bat. He actually made contact with his head. There's Chuck Krim coming into the ball game. He's not good, and yet they let him pitch 40 2/3 innings, batting .311 against him. Rusty having a good ball game. We'll fly out to left. All right, Tigers take the lead. Out comes Cone. In comes Carl. We want Carl to face McGWIRE and WRONA at least. Here's Big Mac. Base hit, of course. WRONA. Line drive to right. Carl's coming out. Danny Jackson coming in to face Ernie Riles. Ernie Riles, wow, he actually hits lefties better than righties. This could be a problem. Oh, yeah, we go. Great job. 3-run home run. Let's do it. Let's just get it over with. Oh, an error. God darn it. Unbelievable. Why does Baseball Mogul have to suck so hard? My God. And there's the tie ball game. Of course, McGWIRE's going to score with his 60 speed. And they take the lead. Nothing we were going to do today was ever going to get us the victory. This game was over before it started. Gorman Thomas coming into play center field. That is an upgrade defensively and with the mustaches. EISENREICH lining out. Another offer for Ricky Jordan. Oh, come on. We are going to lose this ball game despite the Brewers giving up 3 errors. Why does Baseball Mogul have to suck? May as well just let Danny Jackson give up the rest of them. Why are they running? We have a left-hander on the mound, and they steal second base. Fuck this game. This game is a bag of farts. Damon Berryhill, another offer. So stupid. Why would he even be running? Defensive indifference. You're down 2 runs. It would never happen. Another bullshit game from Baseball Mogul. All right. Maybe there's a trade offer. Yep. The Twins. Wow. What a bunch of sack of crap this is. Like all the garbage you could possibly handle for Doug Baker. What? Wow. I mean, look at the crap. A 59, a 62. No. All right. Yeah. Standings, headlines. 2 home runs for Hengel in a 10-9 Mariners squeaker. So they have 4. The Seattle Mariners have 4 batters with 20 or more home runs right now. And yet they're not even close to winning that division. Transactions. Toronto gives Anthony Telford a 1-year extension. What? Oh, okay. So 5 days ago, they signed him for $55,000, right? And then they decide to give him a 1-year extension. And they signed him right to the team because he pitched 1 game, and they were so impressed by him getting crushed that they sent him down to single A and they gave him a bigger contract. And now I got to change that to a major league deal. That's stupid. How many stupid things can happen in one day? Francisco Olivares is done forever. Oh, we knew that yesterday. And Hoskin Powell, who they just tried to trade us, is going to miss 6 days. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Another bullshit game from Baseball Mogul, the worst sim franchise on the market. We'll take a look at the box score. Yeah, we walked 7 batters. They walked 3. They struck out 9. We struck out 4. We are 40% more superior than them defensively, and yet we committed the same amount of errors. Berryhill, another offer in the cleanup role. His average is now 178 in almost 100 at-bats. Unbelievable. Rick RONA had his 8th home run. That tied the game in the 3rd inning, I believe it was. And that's when, I mean, this game was over before it started. It's just the way it was. All right, we're going to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, last day to get in on the giveaway. Let me know in the comments below if you want in. We'll add you. And we're almost out of quick hits. I think we're up to number 92 or perhaps 93. So that'll be in the window on your left side if you want to check that out. And then when we're done with the quick hits, we're going to start pulling up the All-Star games because we are getting close to the All-Star break. So until tomorrow, everyone, have a great day.